my friends. Welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back at my series here on, what is this, day 28, April the 28th, and Dynamic Duel number 28. For those of you who don't know what we're doing, we're picking that great frontman, vocalist, maybe lyricist, great stage presence with a fantastic guitar player, with virtuoso ability, maybe he's a great riff master, maybe he just writes the music. Anyways, we got two fantastic ones today. We're talking about, yes, debut album, Led Zeppelin. Most recent for me, actually this was the first Led Zeppelin album I ever owned, In Through the Outdoor. And then of course this one's the most recent one that I've gotten into. So altogether this cries out two amazing musicians from the band Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant, vocalist, frontman, lyricist, fantastic charisma, dynamic looking. He looked the whole part. He is the quintessential rock star. He just looks that part. He had that blonde curly hair, that the way he dressed, that kind of sexy rock star look to him. And he had the voice to match. One of the great rock voices, I think, in history. And could really sing the blues as well. Very good. Like, this guy just did it all. And one of the most memorable voices in rock, if you ask me. I especially love some of the stuff on, his bluesy stuff on this album is second to none. But there's a lot of really solid stuff on this album. He's so good. And of course, for me, it all started with In Through the Outdoor, which I had to have because it was wrapped in a package we couldn't see, so we wanted to know what it was. It just turned out to be this, but such a great singer, Robert Plant, and even more so, a great frontman on the stage, like just so dominating presence, had that swagger, had that look, that rock star look. Yeah, I think the girls loved him quite a bit. We all wanted to be him, that was for sure. But he's tagged here with maybe just as an extraordinary a musician as he was, and that's Jimmy Page. Is there any more virtuoso guitar player than Jimmy Page? Such a charismatic individual on stage, playing the guitar with a bow nobody had ever done before, and it's like, what the hell is that? But he just put out such memorable riffs too. Like, some of the most memorable riffs in rock came from this guy's guitar. And those solos, unbelievable, Now, I've never been a huge Zeppelin live fan, but their studio music is, like, right up there at the top for me. Like, one of the best studio producing bands in history. Like, just one memorable track after another. And I'm not saying that all their songs are perfect, because they're not. But they have some of the very best riffed songs in rock history, if you ask me. And this combination's so dynamic, so synonymous with hard rock, with blues rock, with rock and roll in general. Just such a dynamic duo. And Jimmy wrote a lot of the music for this group too, as well as the other guys in the band, John Bonham and J.P. Jones. They all three of them wrote the music, but Jimmy was kind of the driving force here. He was the producer in a lot of cases. He came up with those amazing riffs. He played some of the great guitar stuff. And just so that people didn't think he was a one-dimensional guitar player, he put out almost an entire album of acoustic stuff. Just so we knew that he could do it. And we knew it anyways. Nobody gets that kind of ability without being able to play everything. Some of their stuff is just legendary. It probably will go down in rock history as maybe the greatest rock band in history. Some people will argue the Beatles. That's fine. The Beatles may be the most influential band of all time, but is there a better rock band than Led Zeppelin? I don't know. I'm not going to argue with anybody who says either one of those bands is the best, but definitely this combination is fantastic and one of the deserving to be exactly where they are. This today's, tomorrow's, and the last day, those three guys could all switch. They could all switch around. They're all number one to me. These guys were together for 10 years, put out some of the greatest music in rock history. So there you have it. Day number 28, Led Zeppelin's Robert Plant and Jimmy Page. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe. We'll be back again on the 29th with another fantastic series. Dynamic duo. Take care.